What's going on, slave tards? This is Everything Sucks Now Part 2 because I've noticed on YouTube people don't like watching super long videos, so I'm trying to keep them under like 10 or 12 minutes, even though the last one was 13. So anyway, I'm going to leave off where I was before. I'm going to leave off by saying that things are only going to get worse in America. You think it's bad now where housing keeps going up, up, up? And here's the thing, like me, for example, I own my house outright, don't owe a dollar on it. I own my cars outright, don't own dollars on. I have no credit card debt. I've got zero debt whatsoever. None whatsoever. Yeah, but my property taxes are like, $4,500 a year, right? So, basically $400 a month just to pay the taxes on what I already own. And that's going to go up because housing prices will continue to go up. So it doesn't matter if you pay everything off here in America that you get raped anyway, right? You can't live cheaply if you own property because you're going to get taxed on that. And it's going to go up and up and up as inflation goes up and up and up. And there's more printing and less demand for the dollar. Those prices are going to go up and up and up, and as they go up and up and up, taxes might be affordable. So it might, be that you own your house outright for 30 years, and then when you get into retirement age, you have to foreclose or get bankrupt on it because you can't have it sold out from under you from auction because you can't afford $25,000 in property taxes because your house is worth $4 million, right? Like. This is coming to America. This is coming to America. What people don't understand is people like me that are very aware of things and have watched the change in my lifetime. I'm 52 and the quickening of it, right? I understand that 20 years from now, it's going to be horrible, right? Just about the time where I'm needing to retire because I can't do anything. Like in my 70s, there's probably going to be no social net. There's going to be no social security. There's not going to be anything. And I'm going to be destitute. I already know this. I know there's nothing I can do about it but hold on to like gold and silver or something, real property or something. But, it's scary, right? Everything sucks now. And it's going to suck more in the future. And I know part of the reason why my channels have not really blown up is my negativity, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Maybe, I do better in life when I focus on stuff that doesn't suck, like hiking. I love to hike. But, even that is getting worse because Trump cut all the funding for all the trail maintenance and everybody that, used to in all the Sierras, there's beautiful, beautiful maintained trails. I mean, they're just excellent all the way through the Sierras. People go through there, with pickaxe and whatever, teams of young people do that and do maintenance and that, chainsaws and they cut trees that fell over. Yeah. Trump cutting all that out. So even hiking now, I see already there's more and more down trees that you got to go over and more. It's going to get worse, right? It's just going to get worse. We don't have money as a country to do that anymore. It's not important to the administration. But still today, hiking does not suck. Yesterday I did a Star Lake. I put it in this, or I put all trails on it so you can see it right here. I did that, and it's like, all trails lies. It says 14.2, but it's like 15 or more, It took me 6 hours and 20 minutes, and I was booking it. 3,000 foot elevation gains. It was a workout. It was a workout. And I really enjoy that. I try to do that, 2-3 times a week. If I get a job, I'm working like 3 or 4 days a week because I just, during the summertime, I want to be out and about doing this. And anyway, that doesn't suck, but you've got to find things now in life to seek out that doesn't suck because everything's fake. Everything's AI. Everything's CGI or Marvel crap when it comes to movies. I'm telling you, I wouldn't pay for a single movie or TV streaming service, right? I have Amazon Prime because I still order from Amazon. I want the free shipping, but I'm not paying for just a pure streaming service because it's nothing but junk. It's all crap. It's all junk, right? If I want to watch a good movie, I'll find something that's old from like the 1990s and I'll pay $3 to watch it, I'm not going to pay a monthly subscription to see junk, just garbage, retread, same old storyline. There's been no creativity. Computers, technology, AI has wiped out human creativity, right? You can just see that by watching YouTube on a daily basis, right? So YouTube's awful. I can't believe the crap that I see millions of views on and hundreds of thousands of views on. I see it all the time. I'm like watching. I'm like, really? People click on this? Like women in these shorts talking about doing their makeup and talking about men, and they're, sounds so ridiculous. It's like, like men should be like worshiping the ground that they, walk on, or, men that like walk away from a date like 10 minutes in because they've used some kind of AI generated filter or AI, picture in their profile, right? Nobody's natural anymore, right? There's nobody out there that's natural anymore. Rod Dogtar's natural. I need more subs, but nobody wants to watch natural. Nobody wants to watch natural, right? Nobody wants to watch some dude in his crop duster. My nephew bought this for Christmas as a joke because there's, crop dusters like guys that pass gas in the crowd or whatever walk off. I do that all the time. So I'm wearing my like crop duster hat because I'm like in my 50s and sometimes I'm getting older and a little gassy here and there, like. Yeah, well, you just walk off and act nonchalantly and just dust people. I'm just joking. Anyway, and I got my pink bear shirt on because I don't really care, right? This is me. I don't really care. I'm not trying to be fake in AI, like scripted like the rest of YouTube is nowadays. Peace.